Today we are discussing the quick revision of hydrocarbon. Why it is required? Because it is a chemistry, an organic chemistry. Lot of chemical formula will be memorized. So students are thinking that if they read one time and finally they can face the exam after reading before exam, but it is not like that way. It is required at least revision every 20 days, at least 5. That revision, how fast we can do, that is the purpose. This diagrammatically it is being represented so that it can be revised only 20-25 minutes or half an hour, whatever you say. Now, first, the hydrocarbon. First hydrocarbon is coming the alkanes. Now, the left hand side is given how the alkene is being produced, and right hand side what the chemical reaction is occurred in alkane, that are summarized. Now, alkene, that is unsaturated hydrocarbon, reacting with hydrogen in presence of catalyst like palladium and etc. or nickel, the product will come alkanes. This is a saturated compound and this is a unsaturated compound. But we will be very careful that palladium catalyst reaction occurred at room temperature, but nickel reaction occurred at high temperature and pressure. That's two difference point should be noted. Next you see alkyne. This is more unsaturated compared to alkene, and it is also hydrogenation is done like earlier, and here same catalyst like palladium or nickel is being used and making saturated hydrocarbon, that is alkane. Now, next we are coming alkyl halide. Alkyl halide react with zinc and hydrochloric acid, and the hydrogen, nascent hydrogen is being produced. That nascent hydrogen is very reactive and alkene is being formed. Remember, nascent hydrogen is a very unstable condition. That is the reason zinc and hydrochloric acid react to produce the nascent hydrogen, and instantly it is reacting with alkyl halide producing alkane. Next we are talking alkyl halide. Earlier alkyl halide was reacting with the nascent hydrogen. Now alkyl halide reacting with sodium and in presence of dry ether. Dry ether matlab not water, because water is the ionized medium for solubility, and dry ether is a non-ionized. That is the reason sodium is being added in presence of dry ether and alkanes is being produced. Now, this reaction is also known Bart's reaction. This reaction also known as a Bart's reaction. Another type of reaction for producing alkane, alkyl magnesium halide, matlab RMGX. What is called RMGX, and it is being react with water. That means dry ether and medium is water, alkene is being produced. Alkane is being produced. This is our, according to syllabus, type of method for preparation of alkene. Now let us go for the reaction. Alkane react with halogen under ultraviolet light, that is heat energy from light source, and ultimately alkyl halide is being produced. Alkyl halide. Next you see alkene react with oxygen, naturally carbon dioxide and water is being produced along with heat. Now this is also can be considered as a good fuel for energy purpose. Next we are coming pyrolysis. Pyrolysis is a method that higher alkane is being heated in absence of oxygen, nitrogen or air, and alkane will be dissociated. Higher alkane will be dissociated to lower alkane along with hydrogen, which is known as a pyrolysis. Next we are talking vanadium pentoxide react with alkane, benzene is being produced, aromatic compound is being produced. But remember, the alkene must be, number of carbon must be more than 6, 7, 8. Then react with V2O5 at high atmospheric pressure 10 to 20 atm and high temperature 773 Kelvin, then benzene will be produced. This is our total discussion about alkene. Now we are going to next alkenes. Next we are going to alkenes. Similar method of preparation, same way, left hand side is a preparation and right hand side is the properties by chemical reaction. First you see alkyl halide react with potassium hydroxide. Alkyl halide react with potassium hydroxide at high temperature. Halogen will be removed and alkenes will be formed. This reaction, also known as a Shed-Jebb rule. Shed-Jebb rule is being followed for stable product. Alkyl halide react with alcoholic potassium hydroxide and alkenes is being produced after elimination, 1-2 elimination you can say, that is one hydrogen, another is halogen joined together and alkene is being produced. This is also known as a Shed-Jebb rule. Now you see 1 degree alcohol, 2 degree alcohol and 3 degree alcohol. 1 degree alcohol, 2 degree alcohol and 3 degree alcohol react at different condition with same reactant, alkenes are produced. 1 degree alcohol react with 75% sulfuric acid, the concentration is high and temperature 413 Kelvin. Similarly, 2 degree is a 60% sulfuric acid, 373 degree Kelvin, and 3 degree 20% sulfuric acid, 363 Kelvin. And finally product is coming alkenes. From this we can say 3 degree is a more reactive than 2 degree than 1 degree. 3 degree, then 2 degree, then 1 degree, etc. are more reactive. Now we are coming vicinal dihalide. react with zinc and alkane is being produced. Vicinal dihalide, that means conjugate carbon is having the halogen, and conjugate carbon is having the halogen, and this halogen react with the zinc and alkenes is being produced. Next we are coming alkyne. Alkyne react with quinoline, and which is giving the alkenes in cis form. Alkene in cis form. And what is cis form? That already we know in the isomer chapter. Alkenes, cis form. Cis and trans form. The difference between one is cis form, another is trans form. That is stereoisomerism we have read. Next we are coming alkynes. Alkynes react with the sodium in presence of liquid ammonium, and we are getting the alkenes. Here is a trans isomer, cis form, trans form. Cis form and trans form, again it is of something different with the cis form, and stereoisomerism we will take care what is the difference between them. Now, here quantity for earlier reaction, that is alkyne versus palladium carbon, that is quinine, calculated quantity must be given. Excess quantity if it is given, then alkenes will not be produced, it will be produced another product. Next we are coming reaction. Say alkenes is a unsaturated hydrocarbon, and we are going to hydrogenation, that is addition of hydrogen. The addition of hydrogen with alkene will give the saturated hydrocarbon, that is alkane. And for this hydrogenation we require the catalyst like earlier at room temperature, or nickel at high temperature. It is already discussed in the alkene chapter. Similarly, vicinal dihalide react with halogen, and we are getting the product. Alkanes react with the halogen at room temperature. We are getting the vicinal dihalide and vicinal dihalide. On vicinal dihalide, what is the meaning of vicinal dihalide? That is, two conjugate carbon is halogen is being added. Next we are coming reaction of alkenes with hydrochloric or hydrobromic acid, whatever say hydrochloric, hydrobromic, hydroiodic, alkyl halide will be produced. Alkyl halide will be produced, and this alkyl halide, following the rule of Marconic rule and as well as anti-Marconic rule also to be followed. Marconic rule and anti-Marconic rule to be followed. Next you see benzoyl peroxide. Remember why it is a peroxide, because if we elaborated the structure, we will get bond between oxygen to oxygen also. That purpose by oxygen to oxygen by single bond, and that is known as a peroxide. And benzoyl peroxide, this must be follow anti-Marconic rule. This is supposed to be followed by anti-Marconic rule. Alkyl halide, simple reaction without peroxide, it is a Marconic rule, and benzoyl peroxide, due to peroxide it is become an anti-Marconic rule. Next you see alkene react with sulfuric acid, alcohol will be produced, but condition alkene react with the sulfuric acid at high temperature. At high temperature, it will be alcohol will be produced. Again, alkene react with the O3. Carbonyl compound will be produced. What is called carbonyl compound? Either ketone, either acid, either aldehyde. This is known as a carbonyl compound. Compound, that is compound is having the functional group CO. Next you see, again you see alkene react with the dibromine. Alkene react with the dibromine. Dibromine formula BH3 group 2. BH3 whole to the power 2. BH3, that means boron trihydride, and under 2 boron trihydride is known as a diborane, react with tetrahydrofuran. So we are getting the alcohol. Next you see alkene react with the oxygen, but earlier we have told that when any alkene, alkyl react with the oxygen, then product is coming carbon dioxide or water. But here reaction occurred certain condition, earlier reaction without any condition. That condition say that alkene react with the oxygen and with heat, pressure, and polymerization is occurred. That means example, monomer, then polymer, that is more than one monomer is known as a polymer. We have a separate issue. Next you see alkene react with potassium permanganate in acid medium. Alkene react with potassium permanganate in acid medium. We are getting ketone or acid. Alkene react with potassium permanganate, H plus matlab acid medium, we are getting ketones or acid. Now we are talking alkyne. Methane CH4, that is something wrong here. Methane CH4 react with the oxygen, and as earlier we have talked that it is supposed to be carbon dioxide and water, but if the situation, physical condition is different, and we are getting the alkyne. What is the physical condition? That is methane and oxygen react at high temperature, that is 1773. This is supposed to be corrected 1773, then we will get the alkyne. Alkyne matlab hai unsaturated triple bond between carbon to carbon. Now you see calcium carbide react with the water and alkynes is being produced. This type of reaction we have seen in our village life. That means when gas light is being produced, and that time alkyne is being produced and it is being used for burning and light is coming. Now vicinal dihalide, and already we know what is called the vicinal dihalide, that is two hydrogen is being attached to conjugated carbon, and we are getting the product alkyne. That means vicinal dihalide react with potassium hydroxide, and also in presence of sodium amide. Sodium amide, we are getting the alkyne. Next we are talking the terminal alkyne. What is the meaning of terminal alkyne? That is double bond at the end carbon. Double bond exists in the end carbon, not not intermediate between one of the carbon at the end product, one of the carbon must be at the end, another is the next, double bond is existing. So this is known as a terminal alkyne. React with lithium amide, and we are getting the alkynes. Next you see lithium amide alkyne, that is, now we are talking the reaction with alkynes. Earlier we have talked how alkyne is being produced. Now we are talking alkyne react with the lithium amide, lithium alkanite is being produced. Similarly, alkyne plus react with the hydrogen, alkene will be produced. This is also known as a hydrogenation. Earlier we have already talked. Next we are coming, alkyne react with halogen, we are getting tetrahaloalkane. That means tetrahaloalkane, that means 4 halogen is being attached. But remember this condition of the reaction, halogen in inert medium like carbon tetrachloride, not air but nitrogen, etc. Alkyne react with the hydroiodic acid, hydrobromic acid, hydrochloric acid. We are getting the geminal dihalide. What is called geminal dihalide? Geminal dihalide, 2 halogen is being attached in the same carbon. Is known as a geminal dihalide. Next you see alkyne react with the sulfuric acid. Condition of the sulfuric acid is supposed to be 40% concentration along with 1% mercury sulfate and water, and we will get the carbonyl compound. Already we have talked, it is a aldehyde and ketone. Mostly it is aldehyde and ketone, and sometimes acid, also known as a carbonyl compound. But here is important carbonyl compound for our reaction is aldehyde and ketone. Now, lastly, we are talking the benzene is the aromatic compound which is also part of hydrocarbon. Now you see here, benzene क्लास 10 में हम लोग ऑलरेडी पढ़ा, एसिटिलीन can make benzene at condition that the hot iron tube, मतलब acetylene is to be kept in hot iron tube and temperature 873 Kelvin, then it will be formed the benzene aromatic compound. Next you see sodium benzoate react with the sodium hydroxide, we are getting benzene. Again we are talking sodium benzoate react with the sodium hydroxide in presence of calcium oxide and heat, we are getting the benzene. That is sodium benzoate reacting with sodium hydroxide in presence of calcium oxide, we are getting the benzene. Next you see phenol react with the zinc in presence of and also along with heat, we will get the benzene. This is the only 3 method as per our syllabus, that type of preparation for benzene. Now we are very simple reaction benzene versus other compound, and it is not so tough like earlier. Example, benzene reacting with the chlorine. That means and every carbon will get one chlorine, and we are getting here benzene hexachloride, C6H6 and Cl6. Again benzene hydrogenation in presence of catalyst nickel and temperature 453 and 473, we are getting cyclohexane. Next you see benzene ozonolysis, that is O3. 3O3 is being attached in presence of zinc and then water, that for hydrolysis we are getting glyoxal, CHO3, CHO. Again benzene react with the chlorine in presence of iron in dark condition, then we will get chlorobenzene. Similarly, benzene react with the bromine in presence of ferrous tribromide, and we are getting the benzene bromide. Again you see benzene react with the chlorine, anhydrous AlCl3, anhydrous Al aluminum trichloride, we are getting hexachlorobenzene. That formula is supposed to be C6H6Cl6. It is the like earlier formula we have got cyclohexane. Here all 6 additional hydrogen is being attached, the 6 carbon. Here all 6 chlorine is being attached with each carbon, C6H6Cl6. Next we are coming nitration, sulfonation and alkylination, etc. The benzene react with the sulfuric acid, benzene react with nitric acid in presence of sulfuric acid, nitrobenzene will be developed. Remember, nitric acid and sulfuric acid, after reaction, nitrous acid is being developed, HNO2, and then NO2 is substitution reaction in the benzene is occurred by displacing one of the hydrogen, so it is known as a nitrobenzene. Next, benzene react with the sulfuric acid, only sulfuric acid. Condition of the reaction is given 373 temperature, 373 Kelvin temperature, we are getting the benzene sulfonic acid. Again we are talking benzene plus anhydrous aluminum chloride, we are getting the toluene. Again benzene react with the anhydrous aluminum chloride, we are getting anhydrous aluminum chloride reacting with CH3COCl, which is known as a acetyl chloride, we are getting the acetophenon. Now again you see acetic anhydride in presence of anhydrous aluminum chloride, we are getting also acetophenon, C6H5COCH3. Finally we are coming benzene react with the oxygen, only heat energy, no pressure, no other thing, we will get normal reaction like other hydrocarbon, that is carbon dioxide and water along with heat. This is the last discussion for revision of hydrocarbon. I hope you have understood, and it can be read within 30 minutes maximum, so it will be memorized entire hydrocarbon method of preparation and properties for chemical reaction. Okay, thank you.